Hey YouTube, this is Johnny here, coming to you with a little deck update for Deck of the Month. I will be focusing on Infinities, since that's the deck I'm running for this format for now. I'll also be doing a little deck update for X-Sabers, but I have most of the deck complete already, but um, yeah, I still need like some of the staples. No, not the staples, but like some commons and stuff. And plus, I need to transfer some of the cards from here into there, so yeah. So, here's the deck I'm going to be focusing on. Infernities. Um, Probably one of the most dominant decks in the format right now. It's top Shonen. It made finals at, not Shonen, well, YCS. It topped at YCS. Made it all the way to the finals against Gadgets, which it lost against in the finals, but it made a big impact on the meta, so I'll show you guys how this works. And yeah, for starters, this deck runs 3 Infernity Archfiends. It mainly focuses on Infinities, which requires no hand for their effects to activate. So this guy, when this guy is special summoned and I have no cards in hand, I can search out an Infernity card from my deck to the hand. 3 Infernity Necromancers. Basically, when I have no hand, I can once per turn special summon an Infernity monster from my graveyard. Great top deck card. I run 3 Infernity Beetles. Basically a Diva-like effect. When I have no cards in hand, I contribute this card to special summon 2 Infernity Beetles from my deck. Best tuners really. 2 Infernity Mirage. Basically, when I have no hand, I contribute this card to special summon 2 Infernity monsters from the deck. Great top deck card. 2 Dark Ruffers, basically to get my darks faster in the grave. 1 Infernity Avenger, basically for the fast level 8s instead. Like, once I get the loop going and I have this in graveyard, I can special summon him instead of Beetle. So get the level 8 faster, instead of like getting a Furry Archfiend and getting the Necromancer, and then getting a Beetle, and then synchroing for level 6 or level 5, which, yeah, you want to synchro for level 8 quicker instead of like the other stuff. So yeah, and I run 1 Plex Spreader because it's a great combo. I can speak. It's a great combo for like the 30 Archfiends. If like you have a card in hand, then you just top deck it for Plex effect and synchro. Then next turn you top deck the Archfiend. It's a great card. Combos are pretty good. And for the spells, I run 3 Infernity Launchers. Basically, the first effect is once per turn, I can discard an Infernity monster from my hand to the grave. And the second effect is I can send this card to the graveyard to special summon 2 Infinities from the graveyard. So basically, this is what you get to start your loop. I run 1 Reinforcement, just random for the Rhoda, for the Grapher, 1 Alert for the random draw power. I run Heavy, MST, and Giant Trunade for the random outers. Clear the field for OTK. 1 Break Control because I run approximately 5 tuners. I run the Avenger, the 3 Beetles, and a Plex Spreader, so it's a great card to have. 1 Foolish Burial to get specific darks in the graveyard faster. 1 for 1. Basically, get out your Mirages, or if you really need the Avenger for that quick synchro, and gets monsters in the grave faster because this effect requires 1 monster, especially a level 1 monster from the deck. And for the traps, I run 2 Infernity Barriers. Its effect is when this card can only activate if I have a face-up attack Infernity monster and I have no cards in hand. I can negate the activation of a spell, trap, or monster effect. I just run 2. 3. I think 2 is decent. 3 is like too much. Like, you don't want to draw those like early game without like an Infernity monster, and you usually switch these throughout the loop. So yeah, I think 2 is just enough. I run 2 Infernos. Basically, the effect is discard the 2 cards and send the same number of Infernity cards from your deck to the graveyard. A quick way to get the Infernities in the graveyard. I run 2 Dust Tornadoes. I think 3 is too much. 2 is okay. And it comes up well with your Infernos, Bears, and pretty much anything in your deck. It just sets up for big plays. It's a very great card in Infernities. I run 2 Bottomless Trapple, Staple against Mirror Match, and other decks such as X-Sabers. So those annoying airbellum plays that, like, if they discard your hand, yeah, it's good, but if they discard like cards like you really need, like the launcher or other stuff, you'll get screwed pretty easily. I run Mirror Force, Staple, Torrential. I run Torrential just in case like I'm in a bad top decking mode and I have like pretty much no monsters. This card will save me a lot. Call of the Haunted, basically just to get, like, if I can draw a launcher, I can draw Mirage, I can draw Necromancer, and I so happen to draw this card, and then just next turn, if I draw anything, I just set it, activate Call of the Haunted, get back the Archfiend, and then yeah, start exploding from there. One Solemn Judgment, Staple. I run 1 Phoenix Wing Blast and 1 Raigeki Break. I don't want to run 2 Raigeki Breaks, or I don't want to run 2 Phoenix Wing Blasts. I just want 1 of each. Basically, the Raigeki Break, discard 1 card to destroy 1 card on the field, and Phoenix Wing Blast, discard 1 card and return 1 card from your opponent's side of the field back to the top of their deck. Pretty much good cards, just to feel out, to mill out your hand and whatever. And of course, just 1 Starlight Road, just in case like you can't draw anything and you just wanna like force them to play their heavy or whatever, or force them like to Gazara's Judgment or Hunley or whatever. Starlight Road is a really good card. That's it for the deck. It's 41 cards. Pretty much staple. I'll show you guys the extra deck, the side deck. I haven't been, well, I have a prototype, but it's not really complete. I still need to get like some essential cards that I have to find like through my stack of commons. So I'll just show you the extra deck. 2 Stardust Dragons, staple. 2 Infernity Doom Dragons. Basically, this is a very good card as an option. Like, it's a furry monster, so it requires no hand. To activate the effect, once per turn, I can send I can destroy 1 monster my opponent controls. So this can destroy face up, or it can destroy face down. If it destroys a face down, opponent doesn't take damage, but it's a very good card to have. And basically, you can set this up with your big beater, and then set with barrier, and then they can't get over Doom Dragons. Instead of like setting up with an Archfiend, which is an 18 hitter, which some monsters can easily get rid of. Yeah, someone's calling me. 2 Mistworms, basic. Yeah. 1 Armory Arm comes up good. I'll just show you the shit deck. Yeah. This card in particular is a very good card. I use him with the Avenger Secret for level 5, and its effect is when it destroys a monster, it gains 800 and it can attack again, so it makes it an instant 3000 meter. It's a very good card. Goyu, Bronic, Gaia of the Night, Black Rose, and Colossal. So that's it, guys. So hope you guys enjoy this. Comment, rate, subscribe. What do you think about my deck? And yeah, probably next week or so, hopefully if I have time, I'll make a deck profile of the X-Sabers. I think, yeah. So yeah, guys, subscribe, and yeah, peace.